I tell people I didn't grow up on the farm, but I grew up farm adjacent. Dad grew up on the farm. Grandpa had a 100-year-old farm that I remember a little bit. I have rode a pig as a toddler. But no, we grew up in a fairly large city for Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. But what I always say is Dad was a farmer and he was in the military. Hard work was always in our DNA. I started mowing lawns for cash at the age of 9. The day after I turned 14, got my first paycheck job at the local Ace Hardware that I could ride my bike to or walk to every day. Eventually went to Iowa, University of Iowa, go Hawkeyes. You can tell with the branding and the colors. And then eventually I found my way down to Texas with my beautiful wife. And I took a job at a roofing company, not exactly knowing what I was getting into.
Well, Tracy actually went to work for me at one of the companies I was with. We were building a big company here in Dallas, and Tracy started in the service department.
So I served as the gopher, the estimator, the coordinator, the scheduler, the superintendent, the service manager, eventually the vice president of services.
He was always brought in to grow into that service department. So, started at the bottom and worked up, and seeing that more hands-on, being able to do it. I grew up the same way in the roofing industry. So I know a lot about roofing because I did that.
I've done all the roles and I've walked through those shoes. So I really know what our customers are walking through, the battles they're facing, the issues they're facing. So when I opened up Service First Solutions, I thought I was really opening up a training and consulting company. And what I truly opened up was a coaching company. And we want to take the things that we've learned, either from our time as roofers or from my time touring other roofers or being in peer groups or being in other contractor shops as a contractor, what I've learned, but also what we've learned now, and take that and just help other roofers grow their service departments.
In the beginning, I was really kind of confused on what exactly Service First does. But now that we've been working with Tracy for a few months, I would absolutely say it's worth the investment. It's definitely worth the time, and honestly just can't wait to see how our service departments continues to get better and grow.
I feel like they've helped me a lot because this is my first year as a service coordinator, so kind of having him guide me as to how I can use Data Forma to help me has been amazing.
If you want growth and you want to know how to run a successful service department, it's definitely where to go, and he's actually helping us on our operational end.
What he did in his former job was great. Basically, he's traveled the same road that we're on right now. With that being said, he's got the capability of helping other people to do it.
He asks really good questions to make you kind of think outside the box, and it just kind of stretches you a little bit.
Having Tracy come in and show us where we're missing the mark on some of these items has been very beneficial.
They say a good coach feeds off the success of their athletes. Well, and that's what I did, is I saw them and I saw them improving, and it helped me be able to say, well, how can I do this more? How can I do this better? Our flagship service is our Total Access Consulting, where you get access to our staff of coaches and consultants for 4 hours a week. Also, that comes with a 2-day intensive contractor visit to your site. By the time we leave, you're going to have probably 20 to 25 to 30 things on the board of things you want to do or things we have done. Also, with that total access package, you get access to our digital desk with all the forms, inspection templates, proposal templates, SOPs, flow charts, training guides, anything that we can put together to make your job in building the service department easier. That's what the digital desk is there for. So the thing I love about the industry is really the people. People that have inspired me, people who have said congratulations, people who have said, hey, you should go into business yourself. But it's just normal, everyday people who have learned a skill, who have learned a trade and come together and said, how can you make me better? Here's how I might be able to make you better. Come let me show you my business. Can I maybe see your business? Let's really learn from each other.